That moment when I feel like the mangaka of Gintama just peeked into my life and told my life story of certain things that happened to me with this episode of Gintama. I'm not going to go into specifics of what exactly I could relate to when it came to this episode, but I am too emotionally attached to this episode to give a proper review. I'm just going to say right now, this episode is one of the reasons why I like Gintama. There's sometimes Gintama has its serious notes. It does. And this episode has that type of meaning. Many lessons you can learn from this episode, and I'm stunned of how the mangaka can tell so many life lessons in this series with different episodes and arcs. Especially with this one single episode, self-contained episode. The main moral of this episode, just to be brief, because this ain't going to be a review, like I said, I'm way too emotional after just being able to relate to this episode too much. The main moral is, you don't know what you've lost, or what you have, until you've lost it. And this is something I think majority of us have heard at one point in our time, and this is so true. It is so true, and I can relate to that. I can also relate to cherish your parents. Cherish your mother, your father, whoever, even your step-parents. Cherish the people around you. There's just so much you can just grasp from this episode. Not just that and specifically, but there's so much. And this episode of Gintama hit all the right notes. To me. Of course, not everybody's going to feel the same. Because if you haven't been in similar situations as this episode, you might not be attached to the episode like I am. And that's why I can't review this, because I too damn attached to this. Like, it's on an emotional level, man. It's past the feels. It's just like straight up, it's like I saw my life story in this episode. And my God, I fucking love Gintama. I really do. It's just, to see an episode focused around food, Seta just trying to get food, have a proper lunch, and fit in with the class. He's embarrassed, and then he says those horrible things to his mother, runs away, and he realizes he was in the wrong. He felt guilty and guilt right after that. Oh my God, dude. The emotions, the power, and the acting alone in those scenes with the voice acting, on fucking point, dude. Like, the acting alone in that scene with the animation would say to run away when he says that to his mother. If you've yet to watch this episode, go fucking watch it. We get a new opening song and an ending song, and both of them are fucking kick ass. That new opening and ending, damn. I love that new opening. I actually enjoy it a lot more than the first opening of Gintama 2015, Day by Day. I love that song, but I have to say, I'm a big fan of this new opening song, and that's why I love Gintama as well, because Gintama usually has kick-ass opening songs. I don't think there's really any opening song I've heard from Gintama that I did not like. I actually like all the Gintama openings and endings, which is rare in a long-running series. And once again, you can take note of that. The ending song and opening song are very fucking good. They suit the theme of the series. The singers of both songs sound very good. So I really have no complaints on my end, but music is, subjective. You can't really say if music is bad or good because it just comes down to your personal taste of what you like in terms of audio. But I will tell you, this episode of Gintama, I want to be biased as fuck right here. Because I can relate so much to this, I would personally give this episode a 10 out of 10. I'm biased right now. I'm speechless. So, I'm just going to end this here. I want to reassess my thoughts after this. Fuck, dude. I don't think majority of you probably understand what it truly means when you have something like this pop up in an anime and you could just relate, like point to point to it. I doubt majority of you know how I truly feel, unless you've related to something before in anime. But it's a rare experience. It's a really rare experience to feel, and it's crazy when stuff like that happens. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.